life itself, just taking account for life. What will your legacy be? What will your footsteps be when you leave this earth? Who have you influenced while you're here? Not this huge, no, don't do this, don't do that. No. We all got to go one day. We all have to go. Bottom line, you have an opportunity to do anything you want to do in life. And if it's to help and influence somebody else for the kingdom, you win. Your footsteps, your legacy, your memories will be recorded. But don't let this world, because this world says do not conform to the things of this world. See, the things of this world can always make people look at you a certain way, but never really know who you are on the inside. And if you can be okay with being respected, then being liked, then you're okay. And to men, that's what I try to grab these men and say. You have to walk with your identity and your integrity and your character on your sleeve that everybody respects you for who you are. Bottom line. Bottom line. Because when you get something this tragic happens, whatever went on with the situation, kings, young children lost a father. That, whether you're caught up in it one way or another, those are one of the things that comes back at you, man, different ways, different fashions. But if you ever was able to look at his children, you would know that they lost a hell of a man. So long story short, in one nutshell, I tried to give them a lot of that type of stuff.
You said how people influence other people. How did Steve McNair influence you?
Humility. You meet a warrior that you fought against your whole life, football-wise. That's what you do. You battled against it, and you look at him from afar, overcoming all the obstacles he overcame, being from Alcorn State, black quarterback, all these things. You're like, wow, this kid. Yeah? And then you befriend him, by asking him to come here, by asking Ozzie, look, man, we need Steve, nothing else. And then you get him, and then you're around him. And then it's like, wow, that's a man. I'm never here to say nobody's perfect. But when they talk about going to war, I'm going to war with him any day. There's no greater warrior. There's no greater man. When you step on the football field and look in his eye, I know he's going to give you everything he got, no matter how he's feeling. And if a man can promise me that he'll give me everything he got, you ain't got to promise me much more. And that's, I think, through a brotherhood and what we created on the football field. That's what was created. Something that said, whatever it is, I got you. So let's ride. Yeah.
Take me back to the 4th of July.
Yeah.
Where were you? What was the call? What happened? What did you feel?
Just spend a good time with my family, man. My family was down for the 4th. And, we're sitting out back of my home in Florida and watching the ocean. I remember the line I said right before I got the text, and it was, it's amazing that people can't slow down in life enough to realize how peaceful this really is. And looking at the ocean, Atlantic, it's like, wow. Like, that ocean is disciplined enough never to come past that. It's amazing. So I'm going on about that, and I look down, and I'm like, what? Through a text, I'm like, what? Wow. And of course, my family, of course, they're all there, so they feed off me. So my energy, and a good friend of mine kind of saw my face, named Paul. He saw my face. He's like, what's wrong? And I, kind of disappeared for a minute, but everybody felt the energy change. And for me, man, it's you don't, you can't tell someone how you felt when that happened. You can only grab it and say, wow, Father, whatever it is, man, whatever it is, even in my times of asking you to make me strong, make his family strong. I don't know what's going on right now. And that's when my mom came in and she saw me, and then I just had to get my mind and just pray, man, and ask what was it from this? What am I supposed to learn? And so long story short, I stayed very energetic around my family, but I found my moments of once again reminiscing of a man who I went to war with, of losing, somebody that I said, he put his back against mine, I put my back against him, and we rode it. And whatever came out of it, came out of it. And to lose someone like that, your emotions are going to go up and down. They're going to fluctuate a million times, but to witness it, when I saw him laying there and speaking at the funeral, life is short, man. That's why you got to do it right. It's only one way to do it. You don't lose nobody like that. Not over nothing like that. Not even try to explain it. You can't explain it. You can't even explain what you felt. You can only go through it, pray, and keep going. So that's where I'm at with it.
Could you even believe that he was in the casket?
Nah. That's what I'm saying. Some things it doesn't comprehend. That's why when you're speaking to his children, like I was speaking at the funeral, I'm like, there are days that we talked about these things, children. Men always talk about rough days to men. I tell women to tap into that all the time. Silent cries. Silent cries. Sometimes men cry silently, but they can't expose it because it's their strength to keep it all together for everybody else. And I'm looking at these children because I have kings of my own, and I'm saying, whatever you need, if you want to take a trip or you want to come be around somebody that you can call daddy, I'm right here. I'm right here, man, because I can't tell you what you're feeling. I can't even imagine that. But I can say that if you need me, as a father, as a friend, as anything you need me, I'm right here. And that's what you get out of that. That's what I told his mom. All those years we met, we never knew that these moments was going to be these moments. So, hey, mama, I'm still here. And that's what I told him. Your son is still here. So, that's my boy. Rest in peace.
How many times did you silently cry?
My whole life.
After he passed?
I haven't stopped. I haven't stopped. You turn on the TV the other day and you see him out there playing the Music and Miracle against the Buffalo Bills. And everybody else you see out there is alive, but Mac gone. So you deal with it.
Do you dedicate this season to him?
I dedicate my life to him. It's just life. It's just life. His kids, just life. Seasons, nah. That's a lifetime legacy. Seasons, they fade. Lifetime, man. Because if my children never went through something like that, they're going to need somebody. Because I know who I am as a man. And I know what they lost as a father, as children. So dedicated season, when my eyes close, wherever I lay. But it's a couple of people I carry on my shoulders like that for life. For life. My roommate. For life. For life. That they never leave me. They are my strength. To do it right. To not keep them so deep inside to where they confuse you so much. It's just a whole world of things. So you express that, man, and you give it to God and keep on moving. That's all you can do. Keep them right here, and keep on moving.